Select on the tree where you're going to put your access, get the ladder in, and I always prune my way in because there's no point in climbing up the tree and getting bits poked in your eyes. As you are going to be thinning, you can actually thin as you go. On this tree, it's been pruned in the past and left sprogs, and they always die back, so I'm just taking these dead pieces out so it's clean. You haven't got these sprogs. They are pieces you hook onto and it doesn't look so nice. Before I climbed the tree, I had on the ground checked the tree that it was, and what I was going to intend to take out. I've identified the dead bit. Now I'm going to go off and find it. In a horse chestnut, you know the dead when you look at this time of year. You've got buds swelling on all the healthy growth, and the rest of it's got no buds swelling. So we know that this branch in front of me, what I'm about to take out, is died. I'm moving down again because this one is right down here. Is dead, so it will actually be coming off next to the trunk. But I'll cut it off here first. To me, I like a tree to stay looking as near to nature as intended it, so we adjust it that way. In towns you get them pollarded. I don't like that shape of the tree, but there are practical reasons why you have them like it. But here we'll actually try and look at it and keep it as near to its natural shape, but by taking pieces out and causing gaps in there. The Japanese call it sort of like a cloud pruning, where you actually take out areas, you keep the shape of the tree, but you open so you get windows through the tree. When we're pruning, because we're pruning to take the dead out, we're checking round, but it does sort of, you're limited to what you're going to take, because you've got to take the dead, so you've got to have a look at the tree and try and see, keeping it in shape the best you can. It's had attack of an aphid that's hitting horse chestnuts this year, and some of it's died back. If you remove it, the tree will be made safe again. And if the tree's healthy, it can withstand them. So the main thing is we're going to prune it, and then later on we'll feed it to keep it healthy. Right, that is the actual dead piece out. We've come down to the trunk. The last 9 inches or so was live, but it's not worth leaving a sprog. I've taken it back to the tree. Now we'll take out any crossover branches and this sort of thing, where branches are crossing and rubbing, and we'll be taking this, like this one here I'll be taking out, has had damage on it. It's got like a canker, so that's come out. The other reason it's being pruned is for working underneath, so we'll be raising the canopy so it is safe to do the weeding, the general maintenance, you're not catching it in your eyes. Aesthetic value as well, and we're going to open it up a little bit so we can let light through, so it's not all dark under. We want a certain amount of shade for some of the shrubs, but we do want to have some light in the area. Personally, I feel a lot safer when I'm standing on branches, but when you've got to stand on a branch, you've got to work out that it is going to actually hold your weight. It's not, never stand on a dead one. If you've got a lot of large dead ones, that's when you have to bring in a professional. Then they'll actually be in a tree and use a harness and everything. main thing with any type of pruning, you start off with sharp tools, because sharp tools are safe, blunt tools are dangerous, and maintenance of your tools, keeping them clean and sharp.